Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. University of Calgary was victorious in their matchup against University of Waterloo, and they will be taking on the Saints for a spot in the playoffs here. Winner goes through, loser is down to the one more life basically. If you lose, you need to win one more game to get into the playoffs, but neither team wants to be there. They want to finish out their night here. 3 games either team, that's all they need here to move on, and it's going to be the Saints trying to start off hot. Barrist looking for that initial goal, won't be able to find it. It's University of Calgary coming off a win. I mean, it's a pretty extended series. I'm not fully sure of what the scoreline there was, but it was definitely a competitive series of Rocket League. I mean, considering they started at 8:30 and this series is starting at 9:20. That last match definitely went to 4 or 5 games if I had to guess so myself. And you know, there might be a bit of fatigue showing here for University of Calgary, but you know, also could be a bit of momentum on their side as well. They could be really pumped up after winning a very, very close series. And the Saints, they had a bit of downtime. They won their series relatively easily, 3-0. They played a pretty solid Rocket League. I mean, they were showing off some of their dominance there towards the end of the last series. And it looks like they're going to start off hot. A quick goal. Oh no! Jazzy misses that one. I mean, Jazzy wasn't in last game, is subbed in for this series from the look of things. So just some fresh hands there, or fresh car, I guess. Fresh fuel, fresh parts. Missed that chance there for the Saints, but couple minutes in, nothing too crazy going on yet. Saints definitely having the best chance so far. Speaking of chances, Shuffleverse almost gets it on goal, gets a demo there onto excess. And I'll just remind you guys of the rosters quickly before any goals are scored. It's Bears, Jazzy, and Shuffleverse up against Goblin Mode, North Snow, and Excess. And things are looking to start off halfway through this game 1. No goals, pretty passive run so far, but there's going to be a shot on target. Barrist won't be able to find it, and it looks like we have a DC. Baptist and Shuffleverse, though, doesn't seem like they care. They're going to continue playing the 3-on-2. That's definitely interesting. I've never casted a 2-on-3 Rocket League game before, but let's see how it goes. Jazzy unfortunately had a disconnect, but let's keep it going. I mean, I think you're allowed to play 2-on-3 if there's a DC. I don't think you're forced to kind of stop the game. So Barrist and Shuffler is going to show why they are some of the best players in Collegiate and try to take on this huge challenge of winning this game 2-on-3. This was definitely not on my bingo card today, seeing this pan out. But hey, let's see if they can get it done. It's going to be a shot on target. The save is there from Barrist. I think Saints now looking to take the early advantage. They kind of probably regret they didn't score some of those earlier goals, and maybe because Jazzy missed that easy chance, they told him, you know what, Jazzy, we do not. I definitely don't think that happened. That was just something that I was saying to keep in mind, but that's definitely not what happened. Just a disconnect, unfortunate for them. But still, a minute 18 remaining. Still 2 versus 3. I mean, one mistake is all they need. It seems like they've got their defense down, but there's going to be a shot on off target for University of Calgary. That could have been a goal very, very easily. Now Shuffleverse looking to take it. It's going to be Bears actually going up into the air. Hits it up into deep into enemy territory. Doesn't have any boost. So it's going to be Shuffleverse forced to play the one-on-one defense here and plays it perfectly. 1 minute remaining. Here's Shuffleverse. This could be a chance for the Saints. No goalie left, and there it is off the post. I mean, the Saints have come so close to putting in this first goal, but they just haven't been able to get it, and especially in a 2-on-3, definitely gonna need these to start dropping in. Now it's gonna be 40 seconds and ticking here as Saints look to restart their attack, but Barrist having no boost, won't be able to follow up. I mean, University of Calgary definitely trying to win this one out. 3-on-2, they should look to do so. It's going to be Excess, though, trying to start the attack. Pass it over to a teammate, and there's going to be an easy goal going over to North Snow. All those opportunities that the Saints missed definitely going to come back to bite them, as it looks like University of Calgary should be taking this first game. And looks like Barrist has left as well. No, he's still here. He is still here alongside Shuffleverse. I mean, the Saints have 20 seconds to try and put in a goal here. Can they find it? Jazzy joined back, so he is back on court. Can they find this goal right off the post? Trying to push it to overtime, won't be able to get it. Jazzy comes back just a little bit too late here, as it looks like one more attack is all the Saints will have in the demo. Basically guarantees this one, as they won't touch down just yet. I mean, the Saints, if anyone's going to pull off a miracle, it's going to be them. The shot's right in front of the net. It's not going to drop though, and it's going to be University of Calgary taking the first game with a scoreline of 1-0. I mean, even though it was a 2-on-3, still think the St. Clair had the upper hand there. So many of their shots were so close to going in, and I mean, that's just not mistakes you should be making as a top caliber team. Those should always be goals, and I mean, it's a couple of times today we've seen already the Saints kind of playing with their food. I'm definitely expected them to play at a way higher level, but they're just letting things slip left and right. I'm not too sure what's going on. They're just underestimating their opponents, if I had to guess. But now I think they're going to be a bit upset with the fact they lost the game. I think they're really going to lock in, turn it up, and take the next three. But let's see how things shall happen here in this game. Kickoff is going to start off in the Saints' favor. They get a shot on target, but no goal comes through there, and it's going to be actually the University of Calgary with the attack. But I think Saints have this defense pretty easily locked down. I mean, a good opportunity there. Could have been an easy goal for University of Calgary, but they are not able to get it there. And I mean, the University of Calgary showing a bit of life, but I feel like with three members, St. Clair gonna definitely feel confident. Almost a mistake there, not enough on it there. Now the counterattack. This is where the Saints are gonna be so strong. Jazzy comes back into the game, finds a nice goal over the defender there. It's gonna give the Saints their first goal of this series, as now they are going to look to run away with this one, as they look to score more and more goals. Second kickoff here. Barrist will put it into the corner here. Shot not on target. Jazzy hits it up. Barrist is there. Shuffleverse in the corner. And look for a pass. Nobody there. Excess trying to find something. Can't find anything. Jazzy now gonna fly through the air. Gets it through to a teammate, but nothing there. It's a shot on target and an easy goal for University of Calgary. I mean, just a full court goal, a beautiful shot from Excess. But yet again, you can see the Saints, they're just stacking on top of one another. They keep doing it. It's not something I saw from them in the regular season. They usually played very solid, always had someone where they needed to be, but not respecting their opponents enough, and University of Calgary are taking advantage. They score their first goal of this second game, as now St. Clair look to retake the control, and there's Jazzy. Doesn't get the touch there, but that was a nice play from the Saints. I like that passing play. It just didn't pay off. That is not at the end of the world. As long as you try for those good, solid plays and the fundamentals are good, that's all you really want to see. The execution with time will come, and there was a shot on target from Shuffleverse. Jazzy with trying to find the follow-up to get demoed out. It's going to be University of Calgary now trying to push the attack, but Saints looking to start their attack themselves. Looks like Shuffleverse gets it over to Barrist, but it's not going to be there for anything, as Saints passing it off of their own back there. That should have been a goal for University of Calgary, but it's going to lead to a dangerous opportunity for the Saints, as the goal won't be scored, but another attack here comes out. Goblin is there for the defense. Barrist cannot find the shot on target, as Jazzy now gets the ball back in his half. It's 1-1 game halfway through this game. I mean, the Saints struggling to put a second goal through this University of Calgary roster, as now Shuffleverse is there. The touch isn't the best though. This is not going to lead to too much more here for the Saints, and Barrist puts it into the corner, but not much follow-up is there. Jazzy now looking to play some defense, but he's going to let it bounce in. University of Calgary score their second. I'm not too sure what even happened. I mean, nobody's back. Jazzy doesn't even go for the ball, just lets it roll in. This is just a very weird play from the Saints. Looks nothing like them. I'm not too sure of what's actually going on here. I mean, now they're down 2-1. They're already down a game. It feels like they're playing like they're up many goals, but they are not. And maybe a bit of concern here going for the Saints as they're struggling to find anything against University of Calgary here. But as I say that, Jazzy puts in a beautiful solo goal. I'm surprised we have not seen more of that. Just more shots from the Saints. They haven't found any shots on target. I mean, look how easy that is. Nobody there. It is a perfect shot. That's not something you're gonna pull off every time, but a nice goal here coming out from the Saints. They tie it up at 2 apiece. And with 2 minutes to go, still a lot of Rocket League to go, but anyone's game at this point. But it looks like the Saints look to take the advantage. Jazzy gonna fly through the air again, and now this is more of what I expected. St. Clair on the attack, pushing with numbers, and Jazzy, I think that's the hat trick now picked up. Gonna be a 3-2 lead here now for St. Clair as we kick off once more. It's gonna be Jazzy going in for the initial contest. So you're going to be able to win it out. The University of Calgary going to be the first ones with the attack. And that was a dangerous attack, but great defense from Barrist. Keeps the Saints in the lead with 1:30 to go. That ball close to the Saints net, but gnarly on target as they should look to put a fourth one through. Try and secure this game. But it's going to be very slow pace now, it looks like. As both teams probably know how important this second game is. Jazzy looks to cut across goal. Shuffleverse finds a nice demo, which is going to slow down the attack of University of Calgary. Barrist is going to go up in the air for that one. Looks for the pass. It's off the post. Shot comes through. Not on target there. Close as they are looking to find their third. There's going to be a shot on target. Their fourth goal comes through. Beautiful job from St. Clair as they take the lead, and now they are up 4-2, looking very strong now, and should be able to close out this second game now and tie this game up at 1 game apiece, as the kickoff's going to be won by the side of University of Calgary. 40 seconds and taking here as they look to close out this match, and it's going to be excess passing it over. 30 seconds and ticking. Nothing really going here for University of Calgary. It's going to be actually the Saints picking up their fifth. That was a beautiful pass play. Could have gone straight, could have gone left. Saints decided to pass it off to Shuffle and go left, and they find a goal. 5-2 now for the side of the Saints. They're looking very good here in this game, and I mean, definitely if they keep playing like this, should be looking to close out this series 3 games to 1, as a good job here from them. Now it's going to be excess on the counterattack. Looks like one, maybe a consolation goal will come through. Yes, there it is, consolation goal picked up here, as it's going to be a 5-3 scoreline now. Many goals in this second game compared to the 1-0 performance we saw in game 1, and now it's just a matter of letting this clock tick out. Kickoff comes through. Jazzy gets demoed there for a good cause, but as soon as this clock winds down, that's going to be the Saints tying this game, this series up at 1 game apiece. Not letting it drop just yet. Will they let it drop? No, North Snow gonna go for a goal, but there it is. Spike down. It's gonna be St. Clair taking that one, tying it up at 1 game apiece. I mean, pretty competitive game. 5-3 was the final scoreline. Some good goals. The Saints definitely, though, looking a lot better in that one compared to the first game. And I think having 3 players instead of 2 might help in that department. But they also finished up on their good chances every time they had a dangerous opportunity. It seemed like they were able to score the goals, and that's what they were really struggling with in that first game. So good job from them. Now they put themselves 1 step closer to making it to the playoffs. So they're gonna start off this third game with a slow possession. Get it back to Jazzy. Let your general start the attack. But it's the University of Calgary slowing things down. They send 2 members to slow down Jazzy, but somehow Jazzy gets control of the ball yet again, right in front of the goal of the University of Calgary, and it's a dangerous opportunity. Pretty easy save. And now the counter looks to come out, but it's actually gonna be the Saints. They have a 3-on-1. Good defense though. They get the stop, and now the Saints have to rush back to find the save. They're able to do so. The University of Calgary playing pretty well here, making some very nice saves left and right, and they're gonna pick up the first goal. They get rewarded here. Good job from them there as they pick up the first goal of the game, and now they look to keep things going with this momentum, but I don't think the Saints are going to let them continue this momentum. As University of Calgary, I mean, I think they've scored first in all 3 games. That's not something many teams can say against the Saints, but I mean, good job from them. Bears look to start the counter-attack. Excess hits it into the corner. Over to Shuffleverse. Jazzy was there for the shot. A nice defensive play for Goblin Mode. Still, it's Shuffleverse first to the ball. Trying to start the attack here. Can they do it? No. University of Calgary there to close out again. But Jazzy gets it over to Shuffle. Shuffle back to Barris. No, they're not able to find that pass there. So University of Calgary playing very solid defense, but that demo is definitely going to put a dent in those plans. It's going to be a counterattack here. Started for University of Calgary. Jazzy has to be careful not to get demoed there. Did not get demoed, so great job by him. Shuffleverse gets it back, and it's going to be Jazzy with a shot on target. A good save from Goblin Mode here. So, I mean, University of Calgary, they're holding on here. They're holding on to this lead, and Saints really struggling here to find a goal. 2 minutes now goalless. Now could be the chance though. Jazzy puts it high off the glass to himself. It's gonna be Barris putting it up down there. Shuffleverse, that shot, it just has to be on target from the Saints. I'm not sure how these keep going off target. It's Barris though, gonna get it back to Jazzy. I don't know how they're not scoring these opportunities. Jazzy just hits it on an easy open net, and it's gonna give University of Calgary the potential to counter-attack. I mean, we're seeing what we saw in game 1. The Saints get the best opportunities you could ever ask for. They just cannot put the ball in the back of the net, but they are still pushing. There's Jazzy. Finally, something goes in for the Saints after the barrage of shots. It's going to be this one going through. Jazzy gets it off the crossbar, and Shuffleverse is there for the finish. Nice goal from St. Clair. They kept the pressure. They kept pushing. And if things keep going this way, I definitely expect the Saints to look to close this one out and tack on a few more goals. It's going to be Barris looking for the attack. There's North Snow with the demo as Saints look to push the pressure. Shuffleverse going for the 50. Not going to be able to get a touch onto that one. Jazzy looking for the defense here as the shot's going to come through from University of Calgary. They take a 2-1 lead in this game 3, and they're looking to take an advantage on the Saints in this series, as the Saints just do not seem like they are on the same page. Maybe playing the first game 2-on-3 was not a good idea after all. Might come back to bite them as they look to start off of the kickoff. Not able to find anything, but there's Barris looking for a pass to himself. Good defense from University of Calgary. And Jazzy now looking to start the attack. Gets it over 1, gets it over 2. Shuffleverse looking to get it over the 3rd. No, cannot find it. A minute 45. I mean, this is dangerous for the Saints. They are struggling here. Is that a 3rd goal coming in for University of Calgary? Yes, it is. I mean, this is a great job from them as Saints. I mean, they would be lucky if this game even gets to overtime. From the way it's looking, University of Calgary just simply look like the better team in this game 3. St. Clair, I mean, missing on their good opportunities, and they're not playing good defense. I mean, University of Calgary needs to get all of the credit that they deserve. They are just simply outplaying the Saints here. And Shuffleverse gonna look for a clearance. Goblin Mode looking for it, and Jazzy disconnects yet again. I mean, that might spell the end here for the Saints as Barris looks to get it over, but it's going to be University of Calgary starting the counter yet again. and it's gonna be the Saints playing 2-on-3 again. I'm just not sure what's going on here at all. It just looks like University of Calgary are cruising over the Saints here. As another goal goes in, 4-1. I mean, I'm just completely confused by what's going on. University of Calgary, long story short, are just running over the Saints here. And I mean, these are the Saints that made it to the NACE finals. They put up a good showing, but against a national team of way weaker level, they are just completely getting smashed, and they're going to be down 2-1 at the end of this one. They're going to really have to get their things back to order. Maybe switch up the lineup back to what it was in game 1. I mean, I don't know what to do here if you're the Saints, but this is getting out of hand as a big tournament favor to be losing 2 games in the group stages. I mean, it's definitely... the rest of the teams are going to look at that and say, hey guys, like, maybe the Saints aren't as strong as advertised. Maybe we still have a chance. They do get to go back 2-on-3. I mean, it's something, but I think it's just a little bit too late. Even with Jazzy comes back, a little bit too late to get themselves back to this one. There is Jazzy. He joined back into the fray here. Let's see if the Saints team gets some magic done with 26 seconds remaining. It's going to be Shuffleverse trying to start off the attack. Gets it over to Bears. There's a quick goal for the Saints. Finally, they've awoken 4-3. That was a very easy goal. Shuffleverse passed it over. Bears just gets a shot on target and a huge demo from Jazzy, who comes back in and gets Saints a goal right back on track now. Still need one more to push it to overtime. Shuffleverse goes for that 50. Bears goes for the 50. It's going to be one more attack left here for the Saints with 13 seconds and ticking. University of Calgary pushing through, and they're almost going to pick up that goal, but it's not going to go in. And this gives Saints one final opportunity here on the counterattack. Can they get it in the air? They do. It's going to be up here. Can they keep it off the ground? They do. Bears looking for the pass towards the middle. Everyone flies through. University of Calgary find the save, and they go up 2-1. Now putting Saints on the brink here of taking this one. I mean, I don't know what I'm seeing, but a great performance from them. St. Clair gonna need to do a lot to come back in this series. I mean, dropping 2 games definitely not going to be, even if they come back to win this series, they're not going to be happy with how this one went down. Yes, Jazzy disconnected a few times, but I definitely do not think that's the reason they're losing. Even in the 3v3 game, they are just not playing good at Rocket League, and they are showing some glimpses of why they are so good, but just mistake after mistake for the Saints here that puts them in a 2-1 deficit here, as St. Clair need to come back here to try and keep themselves in this one, as the attack's gonna start off. St. Clair looking to push it here. Nobody in net. This should be an easy goal, but yet again, it's just not on target from Shuffle. I don't know what's going on here. They just struggled to put the ball on target. University of Calgary haven't even been forced to make any saves. There it is. Okay, is there gonna be any follow-up? No. Goblin mode is there with the save. I mean, Saints are putting everything they got into this attack, but University of Calgary doing a great job of holding on. There's a shot on target, forces out a save, but there's 2 members of University of Calgary pushing through now, and it's going to be an attack here coming out from Jazzy, as Barrist is there for the pass into the middle. Nobody is there. Shuffleverse maybe looking for the challenge. It's actually going to be Barrist going up there, as Shuffleverse going to look to attack. And now it's going to start off the attack here for University of Calgary. Can the Saints win this game and get themselves back in the series? Otherwise, they have to play another match today, and they're at risk of being eliminated in the group stages, but it doesn't look like they want that to happen. They are putting on all of the pressure, as Jazzy, nice play there, gets it to Shuffleverse, but yet again, they cannot get it on target. Everything they do is good up until the finish, and how good is the work if you cannot put on the finishing touches? Not very good, and Jazzy gets it in a dangerous position again. There's going to be Barrist. Can you get the shot on target? Off the crossbar, not on target yet again. I mean, University of Calgary, they have defenders back, but these defenders are just not forced to really do much, and it's going to be a dangerous shot there from University of Calgary. A dangerous one again. Shuffleverse finds the save. So much going on. Both teams with chances left and right. Finally seems like Saints have realized if they put a goalkeeper in their net, it will stop their opponents from scoring so many goals, and it's a pretty common tactic in Rocket League. I'm glad the Saints have started keeping up with that one, but down to 1. Is it a little bit too late here? University of Calgary, I mean, they are playing good Rocket League, keeping one of the better teams in Collegiate to a very, very little scoreline here, as Shuffleverse hits the ball up to Barrist. Barrist cannot get too much to go. Here's Jazzy, gonna get bumped out left and right, and that should be an easy goal for St. Clair. Finally, they get something to go their way. A nice goal from Jazzy, intercept the pass, and they get the first goal. They lead 1-0, as now they need to close out this game if they want to give themselves a chance of moving on to the next day. It's going to be a good attack here. Shuffleverse looking for a shot. Jazzy flying in excess. He's going to be there with the ball. Below 50 there is going to end up in Jazzy's control there, as the shot is going to not come through just yet. There's Shuffleverse excess, forced to make the save there as the shot was going on a target. There's Barris, gets it in front of the face of the goal. Nothing there though, and Shuffleverse gonna get demoed out. Jazzy finding a crucial save there. Finally, Saints seems like they've awoken on the defensive side of things, which is great to see. Now on the attack, can Jazzy win this one-on-one? Nice little touch there, forces a save, and then gets it right back to Shuffleverse. Made sure that there was no way this defender was going to put it to the side, and Shuffleverse was there with the follow, looking to take this to a game 5, the final and decisive game of the series. Kickoff gonna go to the Saints. They take a nice shot on target there. Shuffleverse found that one, but a save is made by University of Waterloo. Now is with 1:10 remaining. I mean, Saints definitely looking way better on the defensive end. That's kind of their bread and butter. When they play good defense, it leads to simple offense, but they just haven't been doing so in this series. And 1 minute remaining. They're looking very, very good. Leading 2-0. Just trying to stall this clock out. Barrist gets it over the defender. Goes into the corner here as Jazzy puts it back into the middle. The clear comes out from Barrist. Saints with another opportunity here. Jazzy looking to get it over to Shuffleverse. Nice save there from Excess. As a Jazzy now gonna look to take this across the goal. Not gonna be able to find the goal, but 25 seconds and taking, and Saints just putting on such great aggression. You have to think to yourself, we are going to be going to the decisive game 5 here in these group stages. Almost a goal there, and it is a goal for University of Waterloo. Bit of a defensive breakdown. Let's see how this one happens. Jazzy loses that 50 there, and Barrist doesn't stay with his man. Shuffleverse as well just kind of sits in the net. Easy goal. So with 13 seconds left, you must think to yourself, Saints are going to get on top of this kickoff, and they do. Barrist, we've seen this time and time again with these kickoff goals. Last time I casted these Saints, we saw 2 of those in a very crucial match, and was able to close out the series exactly like that, and does it again to secure the Saints this game 4 as 9 seconds left. They're going to look to close things out here. Ball kickoff is not won by Waterloo. It's going to be the Saints putting in their 4th, an extra goal to add to their tallies, and a lot of goals here with a few seconds remaining. Both teams should just look to let this clock run out, as no goals will change the outcome of this game. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, that is it. Tied up at 2 apiece now in this series. Embarrassed with a couple goals. Good play there from the Saints defensively. I think they definitely improved their game. They did allow that 1 goal, but it was kind of not really a big deal at the end of the game. The other 4.5 minutes were played defensively flawlessly. Offensively, still I feel like they should be cashing in a few more of these opportunities that they get. They have some beautiful chances here. I'm just surprised that these shots that they're getting aren't going anywhere near the net. I mean, I saw a couple times, a few of their members, they get a ball right in front of them. They're lined up for it. Everything's ready. All they have to do is just hit it straight. Don't have to really aim it. And they like get under it or get on top of it. And it just doesn't end up going anywhere. So it's definitely going to be important for them, especially in a game 5. You can't really make mistakes in a game 5. So hopefully they can really lock in here and take this one home. But University of Waterloo, they'd be very happy with a victory here. They would also, the winner moves on to the playoffs. I mean, I've repeated it, but I'll keep on repeating. It's a very important match for both sides. Neither team wants to play a grueling, excruciating series, especially after a 5-game series between one another. So both teams would love to close out their day here and just move on to the playoffs. They look to do so. It's going to be University of Waterloo getting off to a decent start, getting a demo, and trying to push through the defense of University of Waterloo. Their Shuffleverse finding a demo, but the demo's traded out in return. Jazzy gets demoed out as well. University of Waterloo are starting off with demos. They're playing very aggressive, but that's a big mistake. That's a very, very big mistake as Barris looks to get it over to the middle, but isn't the best pass. Shuffleverse though gets towards the middle. There's Barris. Can Jazzy follow up? Is the shot going to be on target? That's a great save from Waterloo. That probably was going on target, but here's Barris with the position. Doesn't get a touch on it, but Shuffleverse just completely mistimes it and misses it. That's mistakes you can't be making in a game 5, especially at the highest level here. But still, it's not going to lead too much for University of Waterloo as Jazzy gets back on defense. Looks for a pass here. But there's Goblin Mode. Finds the save, but Jazzy flying in isn't able to get it. Barist will be able to pick it up, however. Looks for a pass to himself. Thank you, Barist. Thank you very much, he says after taking that ball to the house. Beautiful solo play from Barist. And that might be the spark the Saints needed to close out this series. They take the 1-0 lead, but still 3.5 minutes to go. Far from over. Definitely should not get too comfortable as X has found a double demo. It's just Barist yet again trying to start the solo attack, but Jazzy will be here. Gets a couple good 50s. Goblin Mode though will win now and now, but Shuffleverse should get a touch here. And there goes Barist putting it into the corner. He's going to be able to win now and out. Shuffleverse takes it to the left. Excess trying to find something going here, but it's the Saints with full control. There was a shot not on target. Well, it was on target, I believe, but a save from Goblin Mode. Good opportunity there for the Saints, but good defense by University of Waterloo. Shuffleverse tries to get it to a teammate. It's going to be Barist getting it over to Jazzy. There is the Saints. I know. A beautiful team play combined with a fake and a pass. And it's just an easy finish for Jazzy. You can see not being too fancy with the finish, not trying to place it in the top corner. Just gets it right down the middle. Right on target. High pace. University of Waterloo are now ready for the defense. It's a good save there. And now Saints up 2-0 in this game 5, looking very, very strong. Looks like they should be moving on as Barris gives them a third goal, a hat-trick here. Oh no, not a hat-trick, sorry, that's his second goal. Looking for a hat-trick now in this game. This is what I expected from game 1 off the bat. I'm not sure why the Saints weren't playing like this. They have all the capabilities to do so. You can see they are showing off all of their skill here. And now they've really hit their stride. If they play like this, there's not many teams in a Rocket League that could take them down here. It's University of Waterloo, I think they are reaching their limit here. I mean, there's only so much you can do against a team that is so good. And you know, Saints made a lot of mistakes in the previous games, but this game 4 and 5 that we've seen has been played beautifully by the Saints. They've toned down on the mistake. They've taken more advantages of situations just like that one. Jazzy takes on the whole team and gets the easy goal to go through. Now it's a 4-0 lead for the Saints as they will more than likely be winning this game, but still 2 minutes to go. Gotta close out with formalities. And still, anything is possible in Rocket League. I want to remind you guys of that. It looks like University of Waterloo are going to pick up themselves a goal. St. Clair, as we've seen time and time again, getting way too confident and allowing an easy goal to slip through. Nobody even close to saving that one, as an easy goal for Goblin Mode. Makes a 4-1, stops the clock, and gives University of Waterloo maybe a little bit, just a little bit of a life that they so desperately need in this Game 5. And Jazzy will be there with the save, takes it over his defender, as Goblin Mode is right there. North Snow trying to find something there is Barrist. Trying to find the pass to Jazzy, but the defense is there. And yet again, University of Waterloo, they have another easy shot on target, but a good save from Shuffleverse. Finally, someone from the Saints gets back on those counter opportunities. And that was a big save. That could have definitely given University of Waterloo a lot of momentum to work with, but at a crucial time, a crucial save made, an easy goal, I thought, but Excess actually with an amazing save there keeps it a 4-1 game. I mean, everything was done right there by the Saints, but just better defense that time, as somebody crossed into the middle. Goblin Mode crossed it out. North Snow has a bit of an opportunity, but not enough pace on that one. St. Clair 1 minute away from moving on to playoffs in this Canadian National, as the clock is ticking. University of Waterloo just cannot seem to find anything going, as St. Clair are putting on the pressure. The shots come through left to right. Barrist might look for one final goal to put a cherry on top. That's not going to be the case here. 30 seconds remaining. Ball's bouncing all over the place. I mean, it's just a formality, you'd think, at this point. Let the clock run out here, as it looks like that's going to be the case. St. Clair gonna be moving on in these nationals. I mean, a nice Game 5 performance from them. Game 4 performance also very nice from them. The rest of the series definitely was a bit shaky. I mean, University of Waterloo definitely need their flowers. They pushed a very strong Saints team to the brink, to the 5th and final game. Even had the 2-1 leads in the series, but in the end, it's going to be the Saints winning it out. They move on to the playoffs and keep their flawless streak alive. The favorites are staying the favorites, but after that performance, I think a lot of teams are definitely going to be believing in themselves a lot more and thinking that they can definitely beat these Saints. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how the rest of the playoffs play out, and if the Saints continue to continue to have some lapses, or if they really pick up and play clean Rocket League. But I think with all that being said, that's going to be it for us today. Thank you to our sponsors. We have Alienware, Subway, Tim Hortons, St. Clair SSC, and the St. Clair Alumni Association. Thank you, Aiden, who's with me today, helping me with this particular broadcast. We're going to have some League of Legends and Overwatch action tomorrow at the same time, starting at 8:30 p.m. And all that being said, thank you guys for watching, and have a great night.